Cool.
Well, at least you have the bantamweight tournament.
Yeah, I got a bantamweight tournament. That's okay. But I feel like it's a completely different show.
Right. And speaking of Showtime, let's go to the other fight that was on that card.
Main event. Yeah.
The main event, which Juan Manuel Lopez fought Rafael Marquez, and the fight was stopped in the 8th round due to a shoulder injury to Marquez. That was a really, really good fight. It was on its way to being a classic, definitely a contender for Fight of the Year. And I was very impressed by Lopez, even though he got caught a bunch of times. And I think if Marquez is a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger, I think he might have been able to knock down Lopez. But a good showing by Lopez and also a good showing by Marquez. I mean, what do you think that this puts these two guys in this division?
It was an excellent fight, an excellent win for Lopez. He passed his toughest test. He really got chin-checked a couple of times by Rafael Marquez, and it puts Lopez in a great position right now. He's known now as the dominant featherweight in the world. We're going to see he's about to fight in Puerto Rico early next year, and then Bob Arum hopes to match him up with Yuriorkis Gamboa in June of next year, which is the best fight that can be made in the division outside of putting him in with Celestino Caballero. And Lopez really passed a gut check. I mean, he had a really rough time with Rogers Matagua, but that was attributed to weight loss. He was caught really clean by Bernay Concepcion, but that was just, a fluke punch. And now he needs to tighten up on his defense a little bit. That's what I think his main concern is. When he gets a person in trouble, he has a tendency to drop his hands and go right for the kill and throw a bunch of shots. And against a person like Gamboa and even Marquez proved it today. He's a little sharp one, but he landed some clean shots and made it very, very exciting for a few rounds before his shoulder gave out. In terms of Marquez, that was I think that might have been his last great performance. He went out on his shield. He put up a wonderful fight. He's had a great career. He's a borderline Hall of Famer. He put up another memory to add to his legacy.
Tor, what were your impressions of the fight?
Great fight. Yeah. Great fight. Great TV fight. Great explosion of heart and will. I have no real comments on it. I mean, it was just a great fight to watch. It was very entertaining. Both guys gave it their all. I didn't see a loser in the fight. I saw a medical.
Yeah.
That's the way I came away from it. But I really want to see Lopez with Gamboa, because that's going to be another fun, because both of them now have this machismo pouring out of the ring. This is what I like about boxing. When you got two guys who ascended to the point where it's not about what punch they throw or how they throw it or what their defense is like. You have two guys in there who've already exposed their ability to just fight. They know all the punches, they know all the moves to do, but there's something different about the way they throw their right hands. There's something different about the ways they get hit and they respond to it. They have character to them and they have flavor to them, which is something I'm trying to ascend to myself. Or you can get better with that. That's what makes good TV boxing. Not guys just trying to score points and win, but guys who really try to show, I'm the baddest guy out there. And both of these guys in this fight really threw it out there. That's what makes boxing.
Now, if you had to pick Lopez versus Gamboa, who would you go with right now?
Actually, I got no money on it. I'll take Gamboa. Only reason why I would take Gamboa is because when Lopez gets hit, he tends to come right back, and like he should, like he turned into answer. Now, we haven't seen what happens when the guy just dominates him, and can he just fight a losing fight and continue on the fight? He's always been matched even when he's been in his brawls. He comes back, but can he be behind? And we know Gamboa is a really good front warrior. Once you hit him, he gets back up, and he's almost like Mayorga. You don't want to smoke a cigarette. The guy is such a good bad guy, you can taste it. He's such a good bad guy. But I would take Gamboa right now. Now, if he fights Marquez again, and he wins again, then I couldn't even call it.
Yeah.
Because that clearly has made him a better fighter. It clearly ascended him to a new level.
Right. I'm not sure how Marquez would fare in a rematch. I feel like he's earned it. I mean, it was stopped by a medical stoppage. We'll see what's next for Juan Manuel Lopez. I certainly hope that the Gamboa fight is soon, because I think that would just be a spectacular fight.